something
Welcome to the
yesterday
future of luxury travel, where cryptocurrency meets paradise. Introducing Bitcoin, Ben all-inclusive beach resort, nestled on the pristine shores of El Salvador. Every room is a gateway to adventure, complete with your personal 4x4 vehicle, scooter, and jet ski. Picture yourself cruising along scenic coastal roads, feeling the thrill of freedom. Glide across crystal clear waters on your private jet ski, embracing the rush of adrenaline. Return to your luxurious suite where comfort meets cutting-edge technology. Indulge in world-class amenities from gourmet dining to rejuvenating spa treatments. Experience the vibrant nightlife with entertainment options that cater to the most discerning tastes. Invest in a resort that's not just keeping up with the times, but defining the future of travel. Join us in creating the ultimate paradise. Contact us at 562-526-0813 and become part of the future of luxury travel.
Good morning. I'm your host, Bitcoin Man.
Most of you may not have picked up on this, but Ben is dealing with some cognitive issues this morning.
Yes,
His neurons aren't firing on all cylinders. Synapses is work in progress.
I'm riding the little bus today.
Yeah, and look in the windows in the back.
Yes. And
Now
admiring how well the windows taste today.
Good. Just make sure you peel the crayons before you eat them. That's all.
Yeah. I overslept. I haven't overslept in years.
Although I'll say this. I watched a show that you did yesterday on Facebook, and you were talking about how quick this is going to be. It's not going to be a long one. I could tell you were wiped out. You were just exhausted. So I'm not surprised.
I think what happened, I think that my body just said nope.
Oh, yeah. And you got to listen to it.
Yeah. Because I woke up and literally, and this is not figuratively, I literally felt like I was drunk.
Yeah.
I was like groggy, and I was like,
were you at a Diddy party?
You caught me. Yep. I went out last night, hung out with all of the Diddies.
Oh, yeah. Buffy.
Yeah. I had Buffy, Diddy, Sleepy, Sneezy.
That would be Sleazy. Not Daisy. It's now Sleazy.
Hey, I like Sleazy. He has some great rap songs. He has Sleazy episode 1, Fresh from the Hood. That's my favorite. I usually play it around the holiday seasons.
As you should.
Yeah.
As you should.
All right, Patrick. It's reaching a point of utter ridiculous now. We have aliens in New Jersey.
And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. If aliens are showing up and they're spending their time in Jersey, there's something seriously wrong with these aliens.
Yeah, I already don't trust them.
Well, let's start out with this. If aliens are showing up on Earth, there's an issue because in the universe, we are the Alabama of the universe.
Yes, we are.
right? And now you're going to Jersey? What,
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, it's like the aliens showed up and said, you know what? Let's make our first contact in the mountains of Arkansas. You know, you see that guy over there cooking up moonshine? Let's go talk to him first. He seems very intelligent. Him and his 7 teeth, 6 of them in his pocket for luck.
He's got more teeth on his comb than he does in his head.
Yeah, which I can't really talk. I can literally take out all of my teeth. You never know when you have a teeth emergency.
I am biting my tongue.
I know you are, you son of a bitch. Okay, so let's see. I have a feeling this is Jesus and God just fucking with us. They're like, hey, watch this. Let's send down a few aliens, send them over to Jersey, and just see what happens.
Yeah.
No, why not? Hell with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
Well,
whole Earth show's getting a little boring. Let's add a little pepper to it.
Sure. It's funny. You hear what comes out of the mouths of the folks from the White House, and they're talking about how their planes, their lights in the sky, stars. And these guys are throwing everything at us that are telling us that we're idiots and not to believe what we see. I don't believe for an instance that it's aliens. What I do think is they're government agencies that are working on how effective can we use these drones? What can we do with them? How fast will we be identified? What's our mechanism for being avoided, detection being avoided? To me, that makes the most sense. This notion that it's China sending this kid in. No, I mean, they did it with the balloons, okay? But there's no mothership that's going to be able to port these things and have them flying all over. This is a U.S. agency that's doing this, or NATO.
Yeah, that is exactly what Trump said when he was asked. He's
really?
like,
Okay.
He literally said, they know what these are.
Yeah.
Don't let them bullshit you.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, and in fact, either they release the information or day one, I'm just going to tell everybody what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Hang on, I got to plug in my laptop. I'm telling you, I'm not firing.
Wow. Okay. Well, we all have these days. You know, it can only go up from here, right?
Yes. Hang on 1 second. I got to unplug my camera, plug it on the other side. Oh.
Marshall, what do you mean by looking for a nuke? You think that's what those drones are doing?
Yeah, it's it's weird. They're flying. Um, I guess you'd say like flying arrangements, or like the areas they're at are are very structured. So it's almost like they're protecting areas or something.
Yeah.
And now, one thing I did see is there are definitely several different types of flying objects. We have drones, which look very dronish, you know. Then there's these orbs. And these orbs, they they don't look like nothing I've ever seen. And I saw a video the other day where one of the drones actually got too close to an orb and it fell out of the sky like it lost power or something.
Yeah, there have been a few. There have been instances here in the Midwest where folks have been flying their own drones up towards the ones that they've seen in the sky. Their drones lose power and fall, and they're fully powered. Their batteries are loaded when they go up.
Yep.
And then they fall out of the sky with no power, and they're geofenced, so they can't go over certain areas. Like, Scott Air Force Base, for one. You couldn't fly over that, within a certain perimeter around it. But these drones are able to go in there and do what they want, which should tell you that they're being given permission to do that. And who would be giving them permission to go into a restricted area that's geofenced? That would be the government.
Right. Or these drones run on completely different frequencies than the FAA approved drone frequencies that all of the actual drones run on.
Right. Go ahead.
It's just weird, and I find it super ironic that Trump wins and all of a sudden the aliens show up.
Here's where I was going is, what's this a distraction for?
Yeah.
Why are we having this distraction? Why is Congress suddenly saying we need to pass a bill? You don't know what the hell you're solving for.
Yeah.
I had asked Marshall the question, and he said, searching for radiation. There's a YouTuber called MonkeyWerx, MonkeyWerx, and he, on a pretty regular basis, has videos. This guy's former Air Force, and he was in the logistics area. So, and he gives a report of what's flying over where, what part of the world, and part of it is the nuke sniffers. Now, they're not using drones. They actually have AWACS type planes that they're flying. And they're running around certain areas. He gives I think it's like every 3 days, he provides a video that gives you details. He also looks at borders. He looks at the number of illegal aliens that are being flown in by Air Biden from Central and South America directly to U.S. cities where they're being dropped off. So anyway, that's a source for you to look at.
It's just very odd that all of this is even happening. You know,
Right.
there we go. Yeah. All right, now I can see better. Yeah, it's just very, very odd. Because it's right after Trump's elected, and voila, you know,
Right. Right.
we have aliens. And maybe the aliens heard about what was going on the Mexican border. And they're like, well, hell, if they can do it, you know, why can't we do it? Just show up in Jersey, you know, get a nice little apartment, a little bit of free money every month. You know, I mean, maybe the aliens are just taking advantage of our social safety net, you know, before Trump can actually get in office. You never know.
Right. Right. Good point. I wanted to talk about something that was crypto related this morning. There was a scam that came out recently, and I want everybody to know about. These are the things that we normally talk about on cyber stuff, but this is one of those things that I think is important enough that everybody get wind of it here on this channel, and maybe you'll find your way over to cyber stuff eventually. But there's a Coinbase scam that's going on.
The hell you say?
The hell I say is correct. Actually, I want to talk about this, and then there was an Apple deal going out. There was that Apple text SMS messages, but this is also an SMS. It's being text message allegedly from Coinbase, and the intimation is, well, they're asking, has your password been reset? They're looking for you to respond. Yes or no, it doesn't matter. The second you reply, that's telling the scammer that you're willing to engage, and you'll get a phone call because they are sending it to your phone. So this is another another lesson why you don't reply, you don't engage, you delete anything along these lines. Comparable to any text messages that you get, especially this time of year, saying your package has been delayed. Click this link in order to update your information so we can get it to you sooner. Don't click.
Yeah.
And in that particular instance, it's they're going to SIM jack your phone, but in this one, they're going to call you. And then, of course, the conversation is, hey, we just want to make sure everything's okay. We have an indication that your account's been tampered with, and they're going to want to get onto your device and then steal your stuff.
Yeah.
As you look at, they'll send you a link that would give them access, and in that link, this is where it's starting to get tricky. These guys are getting more sophisticated. We've indicated before in our conversations that they're always improving their game, but there are characters that are something like a dotless I, and that dotless I appears in Azerbaijan language and some other languages in the Middle East. And they're using that in the creation of the domain names. So if you see Coinbase has a dot over the I, but if you see one that doesn't, they're using a different character and they're mirroring the website. And so you would go there to that page and you would fill out the information and your shit's gone. So just, again, you get anything from these folks, You don't respond to an unsolicited email or any phone calls. We know that the modus operandi is for them to create fear and anxiety. It fogs your mind and it gets you to rise to the solution that they're going to offer, which is to put your money in their pockets. So,
Yep. All right. Hey, hang on one second. Word from the sponsor.
In a world where your data is constantly under attack, one company stands for your digital freedom. Introducing Calyx Solutions, your gateway to ultimate online privacy and secure cryptocurrency trading. Meet the Liberty Laptop. With its modified OS and advanced tracking prevention, it's your shield against surveillance. Access restricted areas, use recommended security software, and browse with confidence. Your digital footprint? Virtually non-existent. For the crypto pros, we present the Crypto Laptop. Pre-configured on premium hardware for secure trading. Optimized for your favorite wallets and exchanges, it's the fortress your digital assets deserve. Both laptops come with expert individual training and support. You're never alone in your journey to digital empowerment. At Calyx Solutions, we put you in control. No more worrying about data breaches or compromised transactions. Ready to join the revolution? Visit calyxsolutions.io and choose your perfect laptop today. Plus, become an affiliate and earn while sharing the power of digital freedom. Calyx Solutions. Unlock your digital freedom. Give us a call or text at 702-845-8276 or visit us directly at calyxsolutions.io.
all right.
And we're back.
So my point is, if you're having any issues with Coinbase or any other exchange for that matter, you want to make sure that your assets are intact. You're not going to take this path that they've provided you with. One, delete everything that you've gotten from these guys. Two, you either use the shortcut that we've put on your crypto laptop that takes you to the exchange. You enter your credentials. They'll ask you to 2FA. You'll get in. You'll see that your stuff is okay. The alternative is you go to CoinGecko or CoinMarket.com. In the upper left-hand corner, you'll see the exchange listings. You'll click on that, scroll down to Coinbase, Kraken, whatever. Click on that, and they'll show you the URL. Again, select that URL. It'll take you there. You're not going to take anything that is provided to you unsolicited as a means to get into an exchange, because it's not going to be the legitimate exchange.
Yeah.
There's my 2 cents, damn it.
Yeah, it's security is definitely, should be top of mind. And hence why we have our crypto only laptops and also our Liberty laptops. It's as the prices rise,
Yeah, we have some stuff to talk about on cyber stuff. Just where this is going.
Yeah.
This is going, because they're getting better, and AI is going to be part of it.
Yep.
Yeah, well, it already is. I wanted to show one thing here.
What are your thoughts on Trump's executive order day one on actually using the currency emergency stabilization act to purchase Bitcoin and actually put it in the reserve?
I think it's a step in the right direction. Is that the way to go? There's a really good debate going on there, because what I end up doing is I'm continuing the process of printing money in order to fund the government. There's an alternative argument that Michael Saylor makes, which I think is legitimate, and that is you use gold in order to acquire it, and you destabilize the monetary structure of your competition.
Yep. Russia, China, everyone basically.
Correct. And as a result, you end up with 25% of the Bitcoin market.
Yep. And according to my Washington, D.C. guys, that's the plan. Is he goes, Trump knows where we are going, and Trump knows this. See, these freaking Democrats, I don't know if they're retarded or if they just can't think that outside of the box. They're threatening Trump with a government shutdown. And Trump created Doge. So they're threatening him with what he wants. They're like, hey, if you don't let us put this other stuff in the bill, we're going to filibuster or whatever, and because we actually don't have like the votes yet because our people aren't in there yet, and they're like, we'll blame you for the government shutdown. Wouldn't Trump just basically say, so you're launching Doge early? Because we're shutting down 75% of the government anyway. If you do it early, that just, because what people don't realize is if they do not fund the government, that after 90 days, the people who aren't working are actually capable of being fired. That's actually part of the so if Trump wants to wipe out 75% of the government, all they have to do is not fund it for 90 days.
Non-essential personnel is gone.
Right. Then non-essential personnel, like you said, are already gone or laid off. And then the law says that after 90 days, they can permanently lay them off.
Right. And there's a situation now where Biden is trying to hamstring Trump by not allowing him to get rid of the folks who are working from home. He's trying to make the remote work permanent. Yeah, well, yeah. And I think there's 50,000 employees that fall under this. And that's okay for him to try to do that.
Yeah.
In this particular instance, those people become expendable. Those people fall under the umbrella of bye-bye. Come on. The question really becomes, what's Johnson going to do? And he either solidifies his position as Speaker of the House, or he opens the door for Chip Roy and Massey and the others to go, we're kicking you out. You're done.
Yeah, because he's walking a tightrope
Yeah, he is.
already.
Yeah.
You know, he's barely hanging on to that leadership role. And they're screwed no matter what they do. And I think they know it. I think that they know that, well, I mean, one thing, we thought that the bureaucrats were useless when they were at the office. Just imagine how productive they are sitting at the house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, I'm sure they're 8 o'clock asses in chairs and just getting that bureaucracy, you know, shoved out the window.
Right. Yeah.
It's-
The statistics for the folks that are working remotely is pretty embarrassing. But it's not one of our proudest moments.
Yeah, I saw an interview of oh, I can't remember his name. He hosts like some of the elite, you know, like gatherings and shit. And he was explaining, and he was dead serious. I mean, he wasn't even saying it with like hyperbole. Was, you know, a lot of these bureaucrats have worked there for 30 years. So they're basically, you know, useless. And the what type of job does a bureaucrat get outside of the bureaucracy? We need to think about where these folks are going to go.
No, we don't. We just need to think about getting them gone.
Yeah, because he literally kept calling them useless.
Right.
Because how he explained it was, well, they've existed in an environment of unproductivity so long that you can't really push them into the open market where they're expected to perform.
Oh, so these folks get handicapped parking. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, and I mean, this is one of like the progressives.
Yeah.
And he's literally saying, we got several 100,000 people that are just absolutely worthless bureaucrats. What about them? And he misses the irony of,
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe you want to get rid of these useless bureaucrats.
Right. I can just see orientation day for government employees where they're handing out the soft helmets.
Yeah.
54% of government employees, the 2.3 million that are there, 54% of them work full-time on site. The rest of them work at home.
Sounds like those are the non-essentials. At least.
At least. Because you know there's somebody who's responsible for going around filling up the red stapler, right?
Oh, absolutely. Staple guy.
Yeah.
You know, and you know there's someone in charge of running the $400,000 coffee maker that oddly resembles the $49 Keurig from Target. And it's these people have lived in such an illusion of employment. Like their idea of a hard day at work is going into the office, standing around the water cooler and bitching about Trump for a solid 6 hours, then making sure they get their hour lunch, then coming back to their desk for a full hour of shuffling around folders and sending emails out on the meetings they're going to have next week to cover the meetings that they had last week on how well of a job that Obamacare is doing. Like, I honestly believe the only people that actually get anything done in the federal government are the landscapers. Because DC looks nice.
Yeah, yeah.
The grass is always very well maintained.
Well, those are green card workers from Mexico.
Well, yeah, because you can't have bureaucrats out there, you know.
No, the grass would be up to your knees.
Lawnmower.
The grass would be up to your knees too.
Yeah, and it would literally be weed.
Hardest working people in the United States.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
Yeah.
Is what there's a reason that they actually built Washington D.C. where they built it. So no one wanted to go there.
That's correct.
It was a swamp. It was miserable.
Mosquito farm.
Yeah. Like, you had to risk your life with friggin' disease just to go and vote.
Well, you do too now. It's just an STD.
Well, or it's, you know, you pissed off the Clintons.
Well, that's a great point. Great point.
See, it's all just ridiculousness of everything. I mean, aliens. We have a government that is basically just absolutely non-functioning. We have
That's about to change.
Yes. We now have a White House where their biggest problem they worry about all day is making sure that they use the right pronoun and that they don't accidentally misgender somebody. And our founding fathers, I guarantee, they're up in heaven right now looking down, going, yep, this is why we put the Second Amendment in, folks. this bullshit right here. Because they knew, because they studied Greek history, they studied Roman history. I mean, and I actually, Cliff High brought up a great friggin' point the other day. This has happened over and over again. In Roman history, in Greek history, in Egyptian history, in every God, even Genghis Khan, when that all fell apart, it was men literally slicing their breasts open so they could shove cloth into their breast and pretend to be women.
Evidently, Victoria's Secret wasn't around then with push-ups.
No.
Okay.
Well, if she was, Genghis Khan would have had children with her, because that guy just had. You talk about, I think it's like 87% of humans have DNA shared with Genghis Khan. I'm serious. Google that shit.
I saw it. I saw it. Genghis was a player. Yeah, there's no question.
He was a Devon. Who would? Hell, he made Magic Johnson look like a virgin.
No, it was Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain, that's
Wilt
right.
Chamberlain.
I slept with 10,000 women.
Yeah.
As he pulls his penis out of a Ziploc bag. You know, like, and this is what's left of it. Never mind the boils. This is literally just. This is that movie, Idiocracy, playing out in real time.
Certainly. Yeah. And we get to watch.
All right, brother. Let's wrap this up. Let everyone know where they can find us. In like 15 minutes.
Sure. As a client, you're able to go to the portal, and within the portal, off the on our website, top right, hit that link, and you can enter your credentials and get in there. You'll see Calyx Cyber Suites, and you can subscribe to either Cyber Stuff or Helpline and get access to the videos that occur on Wednesdays. We're off next Wednesday, of course, celebration of Christmas. But Wednesdays we have a video, and it's also archived. If you get the helpline and you have ongoing issues and want to have questions answered, we have a live chat that you can submit those to, and we'll get you an answer to your question. If you aren't a client, you can go to www.calyxsolutions.io, and in the upper left-hand corner, you can choose either Crypto Laptop or Liberty Laptop and acquire from there. Get our laptop and then get the subscription service. I also want to remind folks that have Windows 10 on some of their older laptops. You have until October of next year to upgrade to Windows 11. Support stops for Windows 10 on October 14th of 2025. We have a sale going on our laptops, both Crypto Laptop and Liberty Laptop, through the end of this month. $100 off. And remember, you get a referral fee of $50 for anybody who buys the laptop from you using your URL or your ShareSale affiliate link. So there you go. There's the long and short of it.
Yep.
Thank you much. Appreciate you watching. Yeah.
Yep. Everyone have a great day. And if you do not have a laptop, you're going to want to get one now because we're pretty sure prices will be going up.
Oh yeah. We did. I didn't address that. We know the tariffs are going into effect on January 20th, and they're saying 45% increase in the items themselves. So yeah. There you go.
So good luck with that. All right. I will see you in about 15 minutes, Patrick.
Sound good. Get some coffee. Heart needle.
Yes. Love you, brother.
Love you. All right. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Welcome to the future of luxury travel, where cryptocurrency meets paradise. Introducing Bitcoin, Ben all-inclusive beach resort, nestled on the pristine shores of El Salvador. Every room is a gateway to adventure, complete with your personal 4x4 vehicle, scooter, and jet ski. Picture yourself cruising along scenic coastal roads, feeling the thrill of freedom. Glide across crystal clear waters on your private jet ski, embracing the rush of adrenaline. Return to your luxurious suite where comfort meets cutting-edge technology. Indulge in world-class amenities from gourmet dining to rejuvenating spa treatments. Experience the vibrant nightlife with entertainment options that cater to the most discerning tastes. Invest in a resort that's not just keeping up with the times, but defining the future of travel. Join us in creating the ultimate paradise. Contact us at 562-526-0813 and become part of the future of luxury travel.